Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Thursday, December 11th. Wraparound snow showers indeed pinwheeled around a stalled out surface low pressure system to our north yesterday and last night, producing some accumulations north and east of the Pennsylvania-Maryland border. This snow shower threat will continue right into tonight. Can be additional snow accumulations today across southeastern Pennsylvania, for example, and there can even be a period of steadier snow along with a couple of heavier snow bursts as the unstable atmospheric conditions continue. This is the very latest radar, and we have an area of snow showers and even a little bit of steadier snow moving across Montgomery County into western part of New Jersey here this morning. Some snow falling all the way down into Chester County across southeastern Pennsylvania. Again, the pattern continues that most of this snow shower activity is falling north of the Pennsylvania-Maryland border. That should spare the D.C. area with much, if any, in the way of snow shower activity. But from southeastern Pennsylvania up north and east, there certainly can be additional accumulations over the next several hours, and indeed this wraparound snow shower threat continues right into early tonight. Well, here's a kind of a bigger picture look at the mid-Atlantic radar loop, and again we can see kind of a pinwheeling effect here. The stalled out surface low is still stuck over New England right in this region here, and these are the wraparound snow showers pivoting to the south and west or pinwheeling around this surface low pressure system. Still have quite a bit of activity upstream here as far as southeastern Pennsylvania is concerned. A lot of this will move south and east over the next few hours and move right into southeastern Pennsylvania. Certainly not out of the woods yet in the Philly area and the suburbs. But again, most of this will stay north of the Mason-Dixon line. There can be a couple of snow showers that reach all the way into northern Maryland, but for the most part, this is the Pennsylvania-Maryland border on north and east. By the way, this particular radar viewpoint, the Mid-Atlantic radar, and the last one are available on the main page of the Vencore Weather website. Just take a look on the right column there, and you'll get to these NOAA radar websites. Well, here's a look at the latest surface map, and again, that stalled out surface low pressure is situated right over northern New England this morning. All this wraparound snow pivoting around to the south and west of the surface low pressure area, and it's not only the surface that meteorologists take a look at, it's the upper air. Let's now take a look at the upper air situation right now. Well, yesterday we talked about how unstable the upper air, the upper part of the atmosphere is, and we actually looked at the 500 millibar pattern. This indeed is the current 500 millibar situation, and you have a very strong and kind of a closed off upper level low sitting right on top of the mid-Atlantic region. This produces unstable atmospheric conditions, hence the development yesterday of snow showers, and all that instability will produce more snow showers over the next several hours. This is staying put for the day. It finally starts to weaken and pull out by tomorrow, but we have another 24 hours of instability here, especially north of the Mason-Dixon line, so the snow shower threat will continue right into the early part of tonight from this long-lasting, long-duration, stalled out coastal storm system. Let's in fact take a look at the forecast for the 500 millibar level at 24 hours in Friday morning right now. And here it is using last night's 0Z GFS model run. This is the forecast map for tomorrow morning. Finally, a lifting out to the north and east. The 500 millibar level changes from what appears right now like this to this by tomorrow morning. A slow weakening and a slow pull to the north and east. We'll finally have some building high pressure into the northeastern part of the country on Friday, and it paves the way for a pretty decent weekend with dry and chilly conditions for this time of the year. Well, let's take a look at a few surface forecast maps from last night's 0Z GFS model run. We'll look at 6-hour increments from early this afternoon to early tomorrow morning, Friday morning. This is the GFS forecast for about 1 p.m. this afternoon. Surface low pressure still situated over northern New England. Notice the precipitation here depicted by the light green all the way down into northern Maryland, much of this in the form of snow. There can be some raindrops mixing in south of the Mason-Dixon line and along the Mason-Dixon border by the midday hours, but for the most part we're talking about snow shower activity over the next several hours, perhaps even a period of steadier snow and maybe a burst or two of snow in this highly unstable atmosphere. Let's now jump ahead 6 hours. And here's the forecast map for early this evening. And notice the precipitation pattern starting to break up here as the system continues to weaken slowly and starts to pull to the north and east. We still see surface low now heading into southeastern Canada. Still the threat for a snow shower or two during the evening hours. Probably dry though after midnight. Let's now jump ahead another 6 hours. And here's the forecast map for late tonight. Kind of a broadening out of this surface low pressure area. We talked yesterday about how in the latter stages of a cyclone here, a low pressure system, as it starts to weaken, it tends to kind of fill in and spread out. It's still kind of a spread out precipitation pattern here late tonight. Again, this is just after midnight. And still cannot rule out a snow shower at this time in the I-95 corridor, but for the most part, the snow shower threat should wane by about midnight tonight. Finally, here's the forecast map for tomorrow morning. A broad area of low pressure as it has continued to weaken in the overnight hours. For the most part, it looks dry right here in the I-95 corridor on Friday, beginning early in the day, and that dry weather pattern looks like it'll continue right into the early part of next week. But more snow showers over the next several hours. The threat continues, especially north and east of the Pennsylvania-Maryland border, right into the early part of tonight, and there can be additional accumulations as temperatures hover around the freezing mark. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.